Welcome to the Infoport Travel Channel. Today's episode is all about the historic Arbat Street. If you're curious about what makes this street so famous, stick around and watch our video till the end. And of course, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. All right, let's get started. Old Arbat and its side streets are a legendary place, the very heart of Moscow. It holds memories of Alexander Pushkin and Marina Tsvetaeva. The first film screenings in Russian history took place here. Here, architect Melnikov built his remarkable house from two interconnected cylinders. And on this very street stand famous apartment buildings, including the House with Knights, which found its way into the pages of Mikhail Bulgakov's novel. Join us and discover what to look out for while strolling along this historic street. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a like. Let's go! Old Arbat Street in Moscow is a historical and cultural landmark of Russia's capital. Almost every building here has unique architecture and can tell stories about the lives of many famous Russians. The Old Arbat is one of our capital's most iconic attractions. The houses on Arbat have been home to or hosted many renowned writers, poets, musicians, artists, actors, and political figures. Interestingly, Arbat wasn't always a pedestrian street. Arbat became a pedestrian-only street in 1974. The houses here were built for Moscow's elite. The stone buildings from that era were constructed primarily in the Empire style. In the 19th century, shops and taverns began opening on the ground floors of these houses, transforming the street into a merchant's district. During the Soviet era, many historic buildings were demolished. Some were damaged by bombing raids during the Great Patriotic War. There's this cool souvenir shop called Anagan. Now, the prices are out of this world, but it's worth popping in just for kicks. Don't believe me? Let's go take a look and you'll see for yourself.
Когда помрешь ты, милый мой дедочек, когда помрешь ты, сизый голубочек.
В середу бабка, в середу любка, в середу ты моя сизая голубка. В середу бабка, в середу любка, в середу ты моя сизая голубка.
А на кого ж оставишь, милый мой дедочек, а на кого ж оставишь, сизый голубочек. А на деверя бабка, на деверя любка, на деверя ты моя сизая голубка. А на деверя бабка, на деверя любка, на деверя ты моя сизая голубка. Деверь будет драться, милый мой дедочек, деверь будет драться, сизый голубочек. Оборонись, бабка, оборонись, любка, оборонись ты моя сизая голубка. Чем ж брониться, милый мой дедочек, чем же борониться, сизый голубочек?
Ледорубом бабка, ледорубом любка, ледорубом ты моя сизая голубка.
А ледоруб тяжелый, милый мой дедочек, ох, ледоруб тяжелый, сизый голубочек.
Тренируйся, бабка, тренируйся, любка, тренируйся ты моя сизая голубка.
Где ж тренироваться, милый мой дедочек? голубочек, где ж тренироваться, сизый голубочек.
В турпоходе бабка, в турпоходе Любка, в турпоходе ты моя сизая голубка. В турпоходе бабка, в турпоходе Любка, в турпоходе ты моя сизая голубка.
А где ж достать путевку, милый мой дедочек, где ж достать путевку, сизый голубочек?
В профсоюзе бабка, в профсоюзе Любка, в профсоюзе ты моя сизая голубка.
Сколько ж она стоит, милый мой дедочек, сколько ж она стоит, сизый голубочек?
1200 бабка, 1200 Любка, 1200 ты моя сизая голубка.
Ох, где ж достать мне денег, милый мой дедочек, ох, где ж достать мне денег, сизый голубочек?
Спекулируй, бабка, спекулируй, Любка, спекулируй ты моя сизая голубка. Спекулируй, бабка, спекулируй, Любка, спекулируй ты моя сизая голубка.
On this side, you'll find artists. You can order a portrait to be painted. Let's ask how much it costs. Good afternoon. Can you tell me how much it costs to have a portrait drawn and how long does it take you? 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Thank you. It's done in oil paint. The portrait will be ready soon. There are many artists sitting here. Usually there are also musicians performing, but I don't see any at the moment. Maybe they'll come later when it gets dark. House with Nights project was undertaken by architect Valentin Dubovsky. He decided to construct the building in a neo-Gothic style, adorning it with stained glass windows and sculptures. Placing knights on the walls was his idea. The two guards were visible from a distance. At one point, this 7-story residential building was not only the tallest on Arbat Street, but also one of the main skyscrapers in the capital. Right after the revolution, the house became home to its participants, heroes, and officials. The apartments were, in fact, quite crowded. The building itself gained widespread fame thanks to the Vakhtangov Theatre located just across the street. From the early days of Soviet history and throughout its entire duration, the theatre was incredibly popular among both Muscovites and visitors to the capital, drawing audiences to its performances time and time again. People also remember Filatov's tenement house with its knights adorning the facades. There's a theory that the character from Mikhail Bulgakov's novel Master and Margarita Koroviev Fagot, who appears at the end of the story as a knight, was inspired by this famous Arbat building. The author simply incorporated one of Filatov's guardians into his work. We've just arrived at the famous Vakhtangov Theatre. If you're curious about why it's so renowned and beloved by Muscovites, make sure to watch our video all the way through. The Evgeny Vakhtangov State Academic Theatre was established in 1913 as a student drama studio, led by Evgeny Vakhtangov himself. The official opening date of the Moscow Art Theatre's third studio, known as MKAT, is recognized as November 13, 1921.
Here we are at the famous Victor Tsoi wall. It's not really a street, but more of a wall dedicated to Victor Tsoi. On this building, I saw these drawings and inscriptions 20 years ago, and they're still here today. They've been preserved all this time, and this is where Victor Tsoi's fans usually gathered in the evenings. Well, I don't see many of them today, but they used to play guitars here. The wall remains the same though. I'll show it to you now. Our heart's demand changes. There's a photograph and a mosaic above. This is the wall of Victor Tsoi's fans. Looking at this wall, which has been covered in artwork for 20 years, we can say with confidence, Tsoi lives on. My entire generation grew up on his work.
Очень. Из окошка! Луну! Синий свет! Свет такой синий, в этой синий даже умереть не жаль. Ну и что ж, окажусь я циником, прицепивший к заднице фонарь. Старый, добрый, заезженный пегас. Мне не нужна твоя мягкая рысь. Я пришел как суровый мастер воспеть и прославить крыс. Башка моя, словно август, льется бурливых волос вином. Я хочу быть желтым парусом в ту страну, куда мы плывем. Лиственничной смолой тягуче пахнет поцелуй. Друг сдох, счастливо виноват. Вода снимать. Уже светат родной сибирский говорок. Меня не парил, всех привезли.
The Okojava monument is quite popular, thanks to the fame of Arbat Street and its busy pedestrian traffic. Tourists from practically every corner of the globe come to see this bronze statue of the poet. He's been strolling here for over 20 years now. Hey folks, we've just arrived at a famous monument right in the heart of Old Arbat. It's none other than the Bulat Okojava monument. This statue is pretty popular thanks to the Arbat's fame and the constant flow of pedestrians. Tourists are always stopping by to check out this bronze tribute to the poet. Pushkin's memorial apartment on Arbat Street is a branch of the Alexander Sergeyevich Pushkin State Museum. The building is located at the end of Old Arbat in house number 53. It's listed as a cultural monument of national significance.
Кто пойдет по следу одинокому? Сильные да смелые головы сложили в поле. Поют. Мало кто остался светлой памяти, в трезвом уме да с твердой рукой в строю. Солнце мое, гляди на меня. Моя ладонь превратилась в кулак. И если есть порох, дай ее мне. Вот я.
Just a reminder, you're watching Infoport Travel. Thanks to everyone who stuck around till the end of this video. Catch you in the next one. Bye.